Hey, this is Groupchat, and you're listening to the VIP Pass podcast.
Whew. Hello and welcome back to VIP Pass, episode 22. I'm one of your hosts, Brendan, joined as always by...
Jesse, what's up, my guy?
About it.
Is this better?
Yeah, awesome.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Beautiful.
I can hear you. Sweet. How you doing tonight? I was going to make a heavy ad joke because they're sitting down over there.
No one's here.
I mean, what?
It's just us.
This is a private, intimate
And
podcast.
Gus.
What do you mean by us?
Us and Gus.
Who's Gus?
Gus? I don't know, Gus.
Cut
who
to
are
that
you?
camera.
Hey, what's up? I'm Gus, and I'm here with Hear Me Out. They're here too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, make a noise.
You guys playing Minecraft?
That's Hear Me Out. If you haven't checked out their stuff, their single Atmosphere is up on Spotify and YouTube.
Yep, and it's also on our YouTube channel. We have YouTube. Check it out. Give us a like and subscribe. If you're watching
Punch
this,
the notification bell.
you're on
I don't
YouTube.
know, maybe.
And that is
Maybe.
the only music plug we are doing all.
So what's a Gus?
What's a Gus?
What's a
Who am
Gus?
I? As in
Yes.
me?
Yeah,
Yes.
tell us about yourself.
Oh, Jesus. I don't know, man. Born and raised here in the sunny end of Queensland, I guess. No, I mean,
guess.
kind of. I mean, you guys got a load of rain earlier in the year.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
that's floods.
Too much
It's a
rain.
disaster. Brendan's house is still out of...
First time rained properly in like, what, 1,000 years, I'm going to assume?
Yeah, give or take.
The dinosaurs were definitely still
Oh
around
no!
last time it rained like that.
Yeah, it was Noah's Ark: The Revenge. Is what happened.
The reckoning.
Noah's Ark 2, Electric Boogaloo.
I should be in my house. Moving in this week.
Really?
Yeah,
That's so exciting.
That's good, man.
it's just a lot of work. I'm not looking forward to it.
I can help if I'm free.
If
Just
I can
a
help if
private
I'm free as
conversation.
well. Yeah. Yeah. If you'd like to help move some into my house, hit us up.
Hit us up on Instagram. VIP_pass_.
Oh yeah.
We're just not even plugging music anymore. We're just
Yeah,
trying
no,
to get people to
this-
do
this
shit
is an
for
interview.
us.
Yeah. We just need as many hands, as many bodies we can get. You'll be rewarded with chocolate milk.
And if you're in Brisbane, I really need to move my fridge up some stairs. That would be a huge help.
What are you doing at the moment then if you don't have a fridge?
But it's there. It's just downstairs, and now I'm just getting in my cardio to go get chicken and. It's a real.
That's probably good though, because like every time you go into the fridge,
Yeah,
you're using energy.
that's true.
You're getting energy in, so if you put it out,
And I'm
then
like,
you will balance.
I feel less when I'm just like going in for some Ben and Jerry's or something. So it does help.
I earned this.
Yeah, this is worth it for me. Yeah.
Nice. So yeah, you're living in Brisbane, but yeah, what brings you to Townsville, Gus?
Well, I've been known to do a bit of the old music
Oh,
from time to time. I dabble in several bands and projects, and I am here to shoot a music video
no way.
and to produce some songs for the lovely Hear Me Out, which will be really cool. Well, it has been really cool so far. We were doing drums today,
Oh,
which
exciting.
was sick so far. We basically spent a lot of it buying t-shirts and day drinking,
Yeah.
but so far so good.
Yeah, do you want to show your shirt to the camera?
Cake for breakfast. We were just so shocked that like I think we walked into a Coles and they were just selling clothing in Coles, and it was so weird to me, and I was just like,
Yeah.
cool, I'll have to buy this.
Just a disclaimer: it's actually 90.
Yeah, it's actually it is actually like a woman's 90. So if I untuck it from my pants, it will go
Yeah.
down to my knees, and I can just take my jeans off. It's fucking lit.
It's just fashion.
Yeah,
really is what
look
it is.
it up.
Yeah. Cole's also known for selling chocolate milk, as we have on our desk.
Speaking of chocolate milk,
Fucking-
tonight's sponsor, Oak
Delicious.
flavor you can taste.
I knew I hit the big time when
Yeah.
I rocked up and you gave me an unopened, like one of the cardboard ones.
I mean,
like,
that raises the question: were we ever going to give you an open one? And would you have accepted an open?
I've been in a few punk bands where you kind of have to go with opened. You get there and it's
Yeah.
like, I don't know, man. Here's half a Heineken. Like,
Yeah, you just go into the green room. It's just like spilled on the ground. You're like, you can lick it up if you're thirsty.
sick. Give me
all
some
you get.
space. Give me some space. I gotta work. Oh yeah.
Awesome. So you said before you do some music-y things. What kind of like styles, genre? What do you work with?
Well, these days it's whatever the I want, which is a great way to be. I started with EDM about 10 years ago, 10 years ago. And then I also joined my first punk band when I was about 14. So it's been mainly those two, but I started making hip hop records in high school as well, and I still enjoy doing that with the right bands, provided they don't me off too much. That's okay. But yeah, so I'll still do hip hop from time to time for the right guys, but I do a lot of like I really enjoy like the DIY punk scene. That's what my next solo record, which I'm sure I'll hop on about at some point, is going to be sort of channeling. And I still do a lot of like house music, although I'm very much like a basic bitch of like the DJ scene. I don't really try too hard. You know, I started out drum and bass nerd, then I just like followed every trend as it went through, like progressive house, big room, fucking future house, and now I just make techno. I'm right in that box.
All of our two house fans out there are like, holy shit.
This guy's
all these words.
Yeah,
we're kind of like, oh yeah, it's
basically I spend all my time in that space just writing trends like a little bitch. I don't even try and be different.
Sure. Do you find you're like that as well with like your punk music as well?
I mean, I find I'm like that with all of my music, but no, the punk stuff's, I mean, it's just not popular in general at the moment, so we kind of care less, and I guess we get to have more fun with it that way.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, because a lot of the time, it's now that like EDM is done now, it's like fucking put back on the shelf, so maybe I'll get a little bit more creative with that stuff when I get back around to it. But at the moment it's very much like just hip hop and like rock sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Until the punk resurgence.
Yeah.
The like 8th wave of punk rock. Like just, I can't keep up.
Gus single-handedly bringing it back.
Oh God, I hope not.
Just you, an electric guitar, and a dream.
I might actually cry.
Might be the tagline of your album. One man, an electric guitar,
and a dream. And only if it's one man, electric guitar, and a meme. Then I'll be like, yeah, sick. That's perfect.
Good damn.
It's actually great.
Is it?
I love it.
The yeah. So, but I'm looking to like sort of branch out pretty soon, which is why I've started the new thing, which is Groupchat, which is just a new name for everything. It's going to be my melting pot for at least, like, hopefully the next 10 years.
Ooh.
Which is the...
wild.
Yeah. Well, I'm sick to death of having new aliases, man.
Yeah.
It does my fucking head in.
Give us the list. What have you gone by?
Oh, the list. Well, in high school, I started making dubstep. I think it would have been the very first one. Would have been dubstep. And people started like, I was really dumb about this. I should have taken some initiative because, everyone was like, you gotta have like a DJ name or something like that. What are we gonna call you? And I was like, Gus, man, like, off, like, and so I was lovingly named by the like 3 kids that gave a shit about it, Sticky Priest. And that stuck for 18 long months. Or even well after that, but...
God damn, Sticky Priest.
Sticky Priest. Yeah, because Honey Church, last name. But, it doesn't make it better because it could have also been Sweet Jesus, which I think is marginally better.
Yeah, Sweet Jesus is like... I'd get down to some
Sweet
Jesus.
some Sweet Jesus.
Sticky Priest makes me like uncomfortable.
It's got some weight behind it and like implication. So like...
Brings me back.
Yeah. So yeah, quick fire out. It went Sticky Priest. Then I tried to get serious after high school. Called myself Fourth World. Didn't work. There's an EDM or I guess techno duo that I'm in now called Evening Officer. They still do quite well. I'm in a punk band called the Tuscans, whom I love very much. I'm obviously Groupchat now as well. There's a fucking couple of other ones in there that I've been in. Just like other projects that aren't really like mine, but yeah, it's a long list, dude. If I sat there and like rattled them all off, we'd be here all night.
Where does the name Groupchat come from? Is that
it was literally like I wish it had a better like origin story, but I was literally just like, that sounds kind of cool if you make it one word, and it hasn't been taken.
Sweet.
And I was just like, mine now.
And then also on SoundCloud,
Oh, that's another one. Just a Nothing. I was I don't really like that name. It's a little too arty for me. I think it's a bit, yeah, you know. So I'll probably change all that to just group chat on SoundCloud.
Yeah, because that's kind of like where you have like a whole bunch of all of your...
Yeah, all the crazy like one-offs and shit that I've done over the years. There's some weird shit on there, man. My SoundCloud is a war zone. I really need to go through another like... I need to get pro and but I really don't want to have to pay for pro SoundCloud because it's fight. But I'll either get pro and like really tidy it up or just a whole bunch of stuff off.
Easy done. And then you also said you're with the Tuscans before as well.
We're still on like light hiatus at the moment, just sort of doing our own things. Because everyone else sort of wanted to go in different directions.
Yeah.
But we are fully intending on putting out another record at some point. Can't say for sure though, because I'm very busy doing my own thing.
Yeah, stay keen for that, Liam. The one Tuscans fans still out there.
Look, don't talk about Tuscans fans. They are out there by the dozens.
We love you guys.
Yeah.
And is that a Brisbane project as well?
It was, well, it obviously started here, which was a good few years. We had a really fun time with that, but now it's based in Brisbane. Awesome. We have a really, really talented drummer now. Corey, the original drummer, was obviously very talented as well, but the new guy is great. Matt Sorensen, and he did the drums as well for the new Groupchat record. Because I was like, we obviously started playing Tuscan shows, and I was like, oh, cool. I never want to play with another drummer again. He's freakishly good.
Good day.
So yeah, I'm very excited.
And then with your Groupchat record, is that like how much of it's you? How much are you like outsourcing to other people? And what's the deal?
I'm trying to outsource as little as possible because, to be honest, the whole point of it is to be to be kind of a flex. Like I kind of want to do as much of it as I can by myself, but aside from like drum pads, which I do for a band called Griff, which is a lot of fun. That's a whole other kettle of fish. But aside from like the occasional drum pad work, I'm a house drummer. Yeah. Like I suck. So I knew I wanted to get someone in to do it right. But everything else on the record's done by me.
Awesome. And what is that? Give us the list. Give us stuff.
Instruments I actually played. Bass guitar, keys, vocals, all that. There's some other program stuff in there. Like the songs are ridiculous. Like there's like trumpet sections and crap like that. So it gets pretty wild from time to time. Yeah. But I just did whatever I want, basically.
Do what you can. Do what you need. And then also you were shooting, you said before you were shooting like the music video as well.
Yeah, we were. We shot the music video with the wonderful Matt Curry. Yeah.
Shout out to you, Matt.
He's the man. He's such a G for helping me out with that one. We shot a music video for one of the songs that I didn't actually think was going to get a video because it's not super like pop angled. Like I was working with a couple of directors and there's only 3 songs in the new record. Yeah. Because Triple J on Earth will only let you put out 3 songs at one time. Yeah. Last I checked, and I'm a product of my environment. But I didn't think it was going to get much leverage. But then Matt came along and was like, I will do it. And I will do it on a shoestring budget. And I was like, I love you. Let's do it.
It was pretty fun as well.
Yeah, you guys were there. You know all about it.
Yes.
Good time for the hour I was there.
Yeah.
And we also have the Bubble Man in the studio as well with us.
Oh,
the Bubble Man. The Bubble Man himself.
Yes, Ethan.
I was fascinated by the dedication of the bubble gun.
So hard to we were doing...
It's very hard to predict as well,
The performance shots were tough, man, because Matt's there and he's like straight face.
Yeah.
You cannot smile. You cannot do anything for this shot. He said, look very blank and play guitar. And there's just crouched down behind, under the fucking, just this sesh gremlin with a bubble gun just looking up, really closely paying attention. And I'm like, I'm struggling.
I'm keen to see the end product though, after seeing some of the...
I got some stills today and it looks I'm very excited.
And then it was a wild music video. Do you want to just give a brief rundown of the concept if you're at disclosure?
Well, I mean, hopefully it'll be out soon enough and everyone will sort of be able to see it. I don't really know when that'll be. It might be a couple months, to be honest, because like, you know, we've kind of done everything backwards. Like the record's not technically finished yet. We were just like, fuck it, we're only gonna get a weekend to do this. We have to do it now or never.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just a good old fashioned house party that I got invited to play and then crashed with a bunch of people. But I think Matt's trying to like Dave Grohl me. That's what I'm calling it, because he had me playing like 8 characters, including a couple of women, and I'm just like, all right. But yeah, no, I had a lot of fun.
And then, don't want to spoil it all, but like one of the final scenes as well, you shot.
I'm still very sore. Yeah. You know what? Let's not spoil it because I'm still in a lot of physical pain.
Yeah.
Like 2 days on.
Gus did some crazy stunts.
Yeah. I do all my own stunts.
Body on the line.
Tom
for
Cruise.
his art.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it worked then.
Hey?
Yeah.
The
second shot of it, because Matt, there was 2 shots that he did. He
I
did
don't-
2 takes.
He didn't want to tell me, but I think he f***ed up the first one.
Yeah.
And I was like, you bastard. You.
I watched the first shot and I was like, you can't really see like the impact. And I was like, oh mate. The second one looks amazing.
He's got it? All right, cool.
Yeah.
No, that's good.
I don't know if he showed you, but
I didn't see it. So
yeah.
he was just like, yeah, we've got it. I'm like, cool. I'm just going to lie here. No, it's fine.
Second shot looked really good.
No, it was good.
So yeah, stay tuned for that.
I'm excited. I'm still very sore. And
Yeah.
it's weird because I'm definitely in pain, but I haven't bruised. So I'm like, dope, it's internal. Love that.
Good. All the bleeding's internal. That's where the blood's supposed
That's
to
where
be.
it's supposed to go.
So spill the beans. Have you injured yourself seriously in the past at all?
Like music related circumstances.
Anything?
Oh, dude. I'm actually I'm pretty safe. Like, to be honest, I'm kind of a like, if there's even well, actually, no, maybe I'm just lucky. I don't know. But there used to be a YouTube series a very long time ago that was just me jumping into threatening looking hedges. Like, that was a very long time ago though. It might still be up there. I think it's on a YouTube channel called Sir Hedge, but it could be deleted.
Oh, it's
But it was
We'll find
there
it.
was like
Yeah.
8 to 10 videos all around Townsville. Just we would find like, you know, concerning looking spots, and I would just dive headfirst into it.
Good
Now,
damn.
are these like long videos, or is it literally like the 15-second?
15-second video. Usually it starts with me like chugging the rest of my beer and being like, watch this. Just yeet myself into a bush. I f***ed up my arm a couple of times doing that.
The group chat before group chat.
Oh, God, I was many things.
What about like if you weren't doing music? Where would you be?
I would probably do it if I wasn't doing music. I've actually thought about this a fair bit
Oh.
lately. Because I've just been working with a lot of directors and stuff. I would love to be in film if I wasn't doing music, because in fact I would still like to eventually get to a point where I have the time and resources to go into directing, just because I feel like I have some pretty good ideas in that space. But the problem is I lack technical knowledge, so I would need to outsource a lot of if I was going to do that. Like, you know, storyboarding, camera work, all of it. I would literally just have to sit there and be like, yes, that's right, or no, that's not right.
This is what I want to do. This? No.
Yeah, literally. So, you know, to get to that point, to be that kind of director, the resources that go into that are just insane. So for now, yeah.
Do you want to direct like any content? Do you have like films, TV,
Mostly
music
porn.
videos? Oh, yeah. Fair enough.
No, music videos.
Okay.
I just, you know, it's pretty basic. I feel like I'm definitely not the only one who just sits there with headphones on, listening to a song, and is like, you could do this, you could do this, you could do this,
for
you could
sure.
do this.
I do that.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so
So,
funny.
like, if I had the time and the funds, I'd totally do that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Very nice.
Yeah, I'm a house painter. I know that, like, that's the usual answer. Artists, they're like, if I wasn't a musician, I'd probably just focus on my painting. But I've done a couple Bob Rosses in my time, and I suck ass at that.
But he's just a genius. Like,
Mm.
like can we
My
just
God.
take a moment to appreciate and shout out Bob Ross?
Oh,
The
Not
god.
everyone can turn a happy little accident into a tree.
Oh, my
like you
God.
did.
I'm thinking about doing a Bob Ross dressed as Bob Ross as promo for this new EP.
Oh,
That
I don't know
would
if
be
I should
so
float that here, but I'm thinking about doing it because I'm thinking about doing a couple of good quality posts
yeah. It's
just to promote it.
Definitely should.
an exclusive insight.
Yeah,
Nowhere else.
should
You
be
heard it here
fun.
first.
Next time you're in town, we should get together and film like a paint with Bob Ross.
Well,
session.
the other one that I was thinking about doing is an ASMR one,
Oh.
which would just be so good.
All right, look, I'll give you 15 seconds in the moment.
Just to practice.
I'm gonna crank this up real loud. Go nuts.
Hello. I hope you are doing very well this evening. Welcome back to ASMR with Group Chat. There you go. That's all you get.
Oh, there's just a little.
You can tell I watch a
little-
lot of
This is
ASMR.
just a taste. This is just a taste. This is a taste of what
You
Yeah.
can tell I actually watch a lot of ASMR.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I.
Like, is it for the meme or do you like get the tingles?
I don't get tingles, but it's at the point now because I watched. It's the same as saying a sket it with these dickheads. There it is. I just started watching it for the joke, then I started watching it unironically, and now I can't get a good night's sleep without like 30 minutes of ASMR.
I've definitely seen some good, like, funny ASMR.
Oh,
There's the worst one though. I don't know if you've seen. She's like one of the front runners. There's like young girl with like I don't know if she's ginger, but she has like creepy ass nails.
Didn't she quit? Like a really young girl?
Yeah, she's like, I just got this cracker.
Oh,
I feel like I know who you're talking about, and I'm pretty sure I saw an article that she quit because she was getting like inappropriate comments.
I mean,
fair enough.
yeah, we've had some requests to become an ASMR class, and I've just like,
Bull-
look,
bullshit.
no, I haven't. Like me personally, people be like, you should make an ASMR class. I'm like,
Absolutely
thank you.
not.
We will make a 1.5 minute ASMR video one day.
If
Yeah.
That is all we get though.
if you guys do become an ASMR cast and I'm not a guest, I will be furious.
first ever episode, we welcome Gus Honeychurch, the ASMR master.
That'd be great. The my all-time favorite ASMR video is emotionally mature Funky Kong comforts you after a rough breakup. It kills me, man.
Oh, that's
Oh.
amazing.
The dude who does the Funky Kong impression's like spot on. So it just it's incredible.
What's the worst ASMR you've seen?
Oh, the ones where it's like softcore porn. Like, yeah, that's like that is awful. That is no. They're just like girls like just spilling milk on their rack and it's like dead silent. I'm like, I can't do this.
Just dead in the eyes. You're like,
Yeah, with like the intense eye contact. Kills me. Yeah, no. In no world.
Dude, ASMR drives me crazy sometimes.
You can't do it?
Like, you know, misophonia, like you can't stand people eating. I've got that. So if it's people talking, I'm like, alright. But if their mouth makes too many noise or if they're like eating, I lose my
Does
mind.
that extend to does that like not enjoying people eating? I totally get that from time to time, but does that extend to like cutlery noises? Is that just me? Because that is a thing that I hate.
like especially like ceramic plates. And just
ceramic plates.
Ceramic plates and then like the fork.
I will glass someone over that. I swear to God.
I've genuinely had to leave the room before when we were eating dinner as a family because Dad was eating too loud and scraping his fork, and I was like, "I'm sorry, I need to go for a minute and just be by myself."
That shit is not okay. Like, I will get you a plastic plate. Like, just stop that.
just put the table. No, I can't do it.
I literally can't do this.
Dinner's over.
Yeah.
That's why whenever you have guests over, you only use like the paper plates and stuff.
That's why whenever I go on like a first date, I get like ramen or something. Because like, if the date's going bad and then she starts scraping her plate, I might just get up and leave.
I mean, I'm with you. If it was between scraping the plate or picking it up and licking it, I would go out again with the girl that licked her plate.
Yeah, I'd be like,
before
done.
I went with the
Done.
fork scraper.
100%.
What if she has like a really abrasive tongue? Or is it terrible?
Like
Like,
a cat.
it just goes.
Jesus.
Then I'm running. That's a whole new game. I'm moving out of town.
I don't know, man. Did she look like her photos or? Oh, Christ.
Oh, give us the scoop, Gus. Are you a single man for all those?
Yeah, I'm single. It's not as glamorous as it sounds because
Oh,
I'm living in the bachelor pad with a good friend of mine back home. He's currently a kapuka in like a fresh hell. So I've been living like before I came to Townsville, I lived by myself for about 4 weeks, and my God, like it's a weird and sad life.
Yeah. I mean, at least you can be like as loud as you want when it comes to music.
That is true, and I think he's gonna hate me when he comes back home because I have just taken to singing around the house by myself, like just whenever the fuck I feel like it.
Yeah.
And I'm 100% sure he's just gonna be constantly poking his head out of his room, just like, can you shut the up?
I'm releasing an album. I'm just trying to rehearse. Alright?
Do you mind? I'm doing my warm-ups.
This is my art.
You scrape your plate, leave me alone. I am gonna sing whatever I want. Just
You dirty plate scraper.
You dirty plates.
Oh,
That's a good one. I'm gonna use that.
yeah.
That's a pretty good insult.
The insult of 2019. You heard it here first. Before you said ramen, what's your preferred ramen? Give us the scoop.
My preferred ramen. Actually, I do have a preferred ramen place. There's a place. It's pretty basic. This is like saying like Starbucks is my favorite coffee, but I stand by it. Hakataya Ramen. It's like a takeaway joint. In Brizzy. There's a couple of them just on Queen Street. It's not traditional ramen. If you're gonna take your friend who just got back from Japan and he's doing everything, that he's gonna have a time. This is like takeout ramen. Like, it's trashy. A bowl costs you like $12, and they get you a bowl with, you know, a full bowl of ramen, and then you get an extra bowl that's just more noodles. Like, and then you can just like double up, and it's gnarly. And I always end up waddling out of there. It's so good. I love that.
And spicy or non-spicy?
Spice. It's got to be.
Lovely.
Don't around with
That's
that.
I like to hear. Yeah, we're some spicy boys on this podcast.
Are you guys spicy food junkies?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
We get our kicks out of it. We just go insane.
Oh, we still gotta do that ghost pepper video.
Yeah. We've made a promise that once we
yes.
started a YouTube channel, we would make a ghost pepper
We
video.
did that early too.
My-
How dumb were we?
My housemates and I, we are a couple of. Before my last place, I lived in like kind of like a frat house, and the boys got together and we tried like what was meant to be the hottest burger in Australia. You know, you have to sign a waiver. They make you wear gloves. I got 2 bites and I was like, I was out. It just kicked the crap out of me. Because I thought I would be smart, like, you know, when you eat like really, really spicy food and you've got to be like tactical with it, because otherwise it'll just knock you on your ass. I thought I would be clever and like just knock it back, like take a bite and just throw it back, because then it wouldn't sit in my mouth.
Like a pelican.
Yeah.
But I didn't fucking chew the shit, so it just like ran down the back of my throat all the way down, and I couldn't get to it
You
at all.
just extended the bird.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm just sitting there, just crying, regretting all my decisions. It was good.
See,
That was good though.
Yeah.
I'm like now pretty like decent with spite, but like my body's just like starts sweating.
Yeah.
That's how I know if something's hot. Like,
Yeah.
because I'm like, oh, this is pretty nice, and then it'll just be like, sweat.
You're
I'm
just
like-
being moist.
I'm like, oh, yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
No, we've had some good spicy experiences, Jesse and I.
Yeah.
Lots of it done. I love spicy food. I do not love spicy food the next morning.
Oh. Yeah.
And when you run into the ring of fire,
Yeah, it's bad.
you know you
It's-
had a good meal, but like that 10 minutes.
It's bad. It's bad. There's a burrito bar across the road from my new place, and that first week was it was tough, man. It was tough.
We're about to get a Taco Bell
Ooh.
here in Townsville, so
Ooh. Taco Bell is interesting.
I'm sure that everyone's gonna like hype it up for 2 weeks. Get the
Literally.
thing over it.
Taco Bell's a weird one. I don't know how I feel about Taco Bell. It's good. Like I guess. Like
It's kind of like, would you compare it to Starbucks? Or
I would compare it to McDonald's.
okay.
It's like
McDonald's but Mexican.
McDonald's is like the same type of burger stuff in different ways.
Yeah.
It's just the same like 4 Mexican ingredients in different.
In
forms of
different. That's
tortilla.
exactly right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, that said, McDonald's isn't too bad. It's just like, it's McDonald's.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of just trashy, but like, you enjoy a bit of trash every now and then.
Mm.
yeah, it's definitely like I'm drunk as. Someone take
Oh,
me to
yeah.
Taco Bell.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be their slogans. Taco Bell.
I'm
You enjoy a bit
I'm
of trash
drunk as
every now and then.
Taco Bell, because you're drunk as
Mate.
What a good time.
As long as they have brown rice, I'm fine. I just genuinely prefer the taste of like brown rice on burritos.
No, I with brown rice. I get
Yeah.
that. I don't know what it is about white rice. I just look at it. I know that. I mean, now we know that white rice and brown rice essentially do the same things, depending on what you're looking for. If it's like weight loss or any of that.
Yeah.
But I don't know what it is. I just look at white rice and I'm like, that it's unhealthy.
You're like,
like you, bro.
you look at it
I
and you're
think
like,
someone-
basic.
Everyone that like brainwashed us into realizing that white bread's actually really bad for you kind of tainted a lot of white foods.
Yeah. If it's white, it ain't right.
There's a.
um,
The there's
Good though.
That's done me.
Okay, we need to have do we need to have another talk about these things that you say?
You guys need to work this out.
Okay, Brendan has like really good filters, but he doesn't use them.
Jordan, just put a hard bleep over like the last minute.
If you if you guys want to take a minute to work this out, I'll be in my trailer. It's fine.
I'll be here with my milk
I'll be here with my brown rice and
and my brown milk
Yeah.
because that's better for you than white milk.
white milk.
Now that.
Wow.
Better for my soul, maybe.
So if you've ever listened to one of these casts before, you know we love our snacks and love our food.
God, we really do.
What's your go-to snack food?
Honestly,
Yeah.
you know what? It's perfect because it like backs right off the chili thing. Not the we're moving on. It backs right on the chili thing. Have you had the Kettle's chili chips?
Oh yes,
Bro,
oh my goodness.
every single day, if I could avoid diabetes and do that, for real, without fail, because it's just so my day job, I work in a high turnaround sales job, and I see a shitload of people, and I have to spend maybe 45 minutes with them at a time, if that, and when you get someone who's sickly, all you want to do is find a way to purge your sinuses and just get it all out. Enter Kettle's chili chips because it just blasts through your sinuses, and I'm like, yes, I am purged, I am clean. I'm gonna wash my hands and get back to work.
You know what else is really good? Kettle's used to do the honey soy chips.
Yeah, my childhood. Yeah,
For some reason, everyone at primary school was like,
yeah, literally.
"Here's some Kettle honey soy chips."
But it went from no one knew who Kettle was
Yeah.
to everyone exclusively wanted the Kettle honey soy chicken chips.
They were no joke. I imagine that Kettle's honey soy chicken chips were a lot like what cigarettes are in a prison in high school. You would just use them to get what you want.
that or oh goodness, crack.
Yeah.
It was school ground crack.
Literally, it was school ground crack. You could get whatever you wanted. You could buy a gun with honey soy chips.
Teacher's you got detention. Kid's hold on a second.
Are you sure?
Pulls out a big bag. Oh, you're a mess. Also, Jordan, what was the Kettle chips you had in the bag before?
No, those are pretty good. No.
We'll take them.
I do with those as well. I think that's the happiest I think I've ever made a coworker. Was this one day I just bought him lime and black pepper chips, and he had the best time.
You guys can use anything over there if you want to use the Xbox or the PS4 too.
You got Simpsons.
Got some American.
No, I don't. You can't use PS2 as well. I don't know. This is Gus's interview, so.
Well, next time I come uninvited, please have Simpsons.
Okay. Sorry about it. Okay.
Unacceptable.
Oh, do you play Simpsons in Rob?
You know what? I missed that one. I gotta be honest. I hear so much about it, and I just hear it's incredible.
Yeah, I've never played that game in my life.
I hear it's really good. I guess.
Everyone loves it. Yeah.
Except Lewis, apparently.
It was good.
I did hear rumors they were doing another open world Simpsons game though, which
It's what we've all been waiting for.
I mean, I would play the out of it. Let's be real. If they made that,
I think anything with the word open world on it, gamers give it to me.
Yeah.
Right now.
I mean, open world's kind of become the standard. To be honest, these days, I get bored with linear games.
Yeah, no, I'm not mad at open world.
I'm now at the point where I'm craving linear games with story options.
True, every now and then you do wanted
Yeah, because it can be tough to have an open world game and then still have a decent storyline. That's why I was so impressed by Red Dead 2. It was good.
It's just surely.
Oh yeah, straight up.
Oh yeah, Jordan.
Amazing game.
Jordan just brought that over. For me to play.
Amazing. You'll have a great time.
Oh, I'm not gonna have a lot.
With that game so hard.
This episode's been sponsored by Red Dead Redemption 2
And
And oat milk flavor you can taste.
and the cowboy you want to be. Right.
Because you're drunk as
Straight up.
Jesse, do you want to ask Gus your favorite question?
Gus,
Yes, man.
my man.
What's up? ¿Por qué no estos?
No. You played a fair few gigs in your time.
Yes.
I'm sure you've had some good gigs.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've also had some really not good gigs. What's your worst gig you can remember?
I'm so glad you asked me that question.
Just start pushing them until you figure it out at this point.
The year was 2017. What are you doing?
So you're trying to change the channel on the TV, just turned it off.
Alright. The year was 2017.
The year was 2017. I think it was 2017. I don't actually remember. Yeah, so the Tuscans, back when we had, we were sort of fresh-ish, we got invited to open for a little band called Skeggs, which was cool. It was like a big deal at the time. We were super, super stoked. And there was, yeah, it was like the band almost broke up trying to make it happen because I was like yelling at people in the band being like, you need to be at this practice, this practice, this practice. I don't give a what else is going on in your life. We're opening for Skeggs, mother. like get there. And it was I was a dick, but we got there. We got to the night and it was Skeggs and Void, who are another really sick like girl punk band. Or just punk band from Brisbane. They're dope as hell as well. And so we're just like, I'm just sitting there like starstruck and we're stressed. Now, Skeggs is a 3-piece. Skeggs only has one guitarist. Void only has one guitarist. So I brought my own amp and we just whacked it on stage and we're going through sound check. We sound sick. Everybody's bopping along. I'm like, this is going to be the best night of my life. And then like out of nowhere with like no warning, stage goes dead. Lights go dead. Whole room dead. I'm standing there with my dick in my hand on stage, just lights. Boom. Like, what the just happened? And I'm like, we're thinking someone's tripped the power. I'm like, oh, I wouldn't want to be that dickhead. And I turn around just in time to see my pint of beer just spilling over my amplifier. I'm like, I flipped the power to the entire venue. Skeggs is looking at me like, what the are you doing? So we couldn't get a decent replacement amp. So I played guitar that night with no distortion, which is arguably worse than me just not playing guitar at all. So I just played like a clean, gross, like 1950, like a Elvis Presley, like clean guitar at a punk show. The sound was already like pretty and I remember we just finished our set and I was like, this. And like my amp was pretty big. But like normally it took about 2 people to carry it like comfortably. And I just remember like storming off stage, throwing my like guitar in my case, picking the entire amp up all by myself, just cradling it like a dead child and just like storming out the venue before the second support even started. And I was just like, I'm done. I'm quitting music right here and now. And then I think I went home and cried and got over it. And then I turned my amp on and it worked just fine in the morning. And I was like,
wow.
So that's without doubt the worst gig I've ever played in my entire life. There were some other ones, some classics. I was too drunk where I couldn't stand up. I was all this like, there was one where I wouldn't shut up about Harambe. It was around that time. But that is, to this day, the worst one.
Have you ever been asked to play for Skeggs again?
No. In fact, yeah, I'm like Void is kicking around this, like, and sometimes I'll see them at like the girls at like a show or something, and I'm straight up too embarrassed to like go anywhere near them.
To be honest, they probably don't know who you are.
They probably don't give a about me, to be honest.
Oh, I really hoped at one time they see you and they're like, oh my god,
you're that guy! To be fair, I'd be like, yeah, I was. I'd own it.
You'd be like, where?
Yeah.
I was there.
Do you at least remember what type of beer it was?
It was a great Northern, and I was like, I remember.
How does that make the whole story worse?
I just remember the whole thing was so visceral. Like, I remember every painstaking detail of like even the manager or the venue bookie at the time, Jake Reed. Like, after my set, he's like, yeah, that was all right, man. You should buy a distortion pedal. I was like, I wish I was dead.
Oh. Is that Jake Reed, the very casual
The
dude?
very same. Hoodrich. He
Nice.
gave me a couple of lessons in production back in the day when I was writing my tech house stuff. So very thankful for him.
Nice.
He's a cool dude.
Shout out to you, Jake.
Yeah.
Thank
nice
you for-
nice guy.
Making Gus the group chat he is today.
Yeah. You made this monstrosity. Let's just blame it on Jake.
Your fault. No. Was that where was that gig at?
That was what was Flinders Social at the time and is now the wonderful Otherwise back in Jake's hands
Yes.
as it should be.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. We were there the other night. Not Jesse.
Cool is it? Hey,
It's a really
cool.
dope bar.
They did the only thing they needed to do was to get rid of that ridiculous stripper bar and put like an appropriate sized bar in that room, and now there's all this space.
Yeah.
That's
it's
all.
it's so good. Like there's an outside area as well, which is super chill if you want to like
It's
chill
not
outside.
even like that lushly decorated. They'd put like a couple of basic things in there, and it just works.
And then there's the light up neon signs like he's feeling good all the time. Super chill. And then the bar's cool and like the railings as well, like the elevated section.
Yeah, it's dope as hell.
Yeah.
It's dope. They didn't have to put much effort into it. They just like because those guys know what they're doing. The very casual dudes, they run a good show, man.
Hell yeah.
I did when I was doing the DJ thing, we did a couple of shows at their like office above Zambrero's on Flinders Street. Those were fun parties, dude. They were a really good time. Yeah.
What about do you have a best gig? The creme de crop? The highlight?
I don't know. I've had so many fun gigs. Most gigs are great. Most gigs I get off stage and I'm like, that was the best time of my goddamn life. That was it. That was the best one. I've peaked.
Except Skags.
Except Skeggs was like undeniably bad. I was like, I wish I was dead. But man, like, actually, there is one comes to mind. It's good. So stressed by that kid stresses me out. Hey,
That's Lewis of Hear Me Out. Thank you.
All he wanted to do was play Animal Crossing. He's finally had his wish come true.
We're finally there.
Also, that game that Ethan's playing.
Crash Nitro Kart.
What a game.
What a game!
What a game.
Good. Never beat it. Last level was too hard. I was a kid and I couldn't do it.
I gotta be honest.
Does it have all those original tracks in that?
It's Nitro Kart and the one before that.
Sorry guys, I have to go.
We're busy.
I have to go buy a game.
No, I gotta be honest. I've always been more partial to Mario Kart, but that's because I thrash at Mario Kart, which is
100% Mario Kart's a better game.
you think? I mean, like they're good for different reasons.
I mean, here's the thing. I grew up with Crash Nitro Kart, but I would play Mario Kart before I play it.
You've played 8, like the new one, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I really, really, really like the new Mario Kart.
It's insane.
I played 7, but that was brutal. Like Mario Kart 7 was just so unforgiving.
See, my only thing is like I'm really good at Mario Kart Wii, but
Mm.
not like the other ones.
Yeah.
Like them, I'm okay, but the Wii one, I don't think I've ever not come in the top 3.
You've done the
Oh, good dress.
what is it? Birrio Kart. You guys have played that, right?
Birrio?
Birrio Kart. Yeah, that's like a classic.
We're not big drinkers.
Ah, okay. Well, Birrio Kart is where you have like a schooner of beer and you have one round of Mario Kart and you have to finish your drink before the race ends.
Oh, I've
Really
heard of Birrio.
super
Kart,
basic.
Hold
Yeah.
up, but do you play it that you can't drink and drive
You
at the same
can't
time?
drink and
Yeah,
drive.
Yeah.
So the best strategy is just as soon as the race starts, put your controller down,
Scull
just
the whole
smack
drink.
your beer and finish the race. Don't try it. Don't do this back and forth.
See, because
Yeah.
I've seen people do that. Because I've seen a lot of people play. I've just never really played. And the people that win either do it right at the start or they stop right in front of the finish
Oh,
line.
that's such a gamble.
And
though.
I'm like, that's
such
rough.
a gamble.
Because Mario Kart has like really good rubber banding. So if you fall behind at the start,
That's
rubber
it.
band
Yeah,
back in.
yeah. It's not a big
Yeah.
deal. They got like the bullet bills and like
Yeah.
you're back in the game pretty quick. That's the most depressing thing about it because the first couple of times I played the game it was so much fun that I realized there was like a clear strategy to win, and now
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, it's just down to a science.
yeah. Mate, this just watching Ethan play this is memes. Like, holy
He's
moly.
good though. He's thrashing.
He like popped
Yeah.
3 drifts in a row before and
He
did
is
like
not.
he did like a
around.
cartwheel. It was insane.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at that! Yes!
Brendan, that's definitely.
I feel like we should
still
turn a
really not
camera
cardio.
around.
Yeah, no, everyone's just gonna watch us reacting, but not the actual.
It's a reaction video.
Nitro. Oh my goodness. He's gonna lap. If I had to guess, he's gonna lap
you
Emily.
jump the TNT off your head, rookie.
Oh, memories.
I mean, are we wrapped?
Kind of, pretty much.
Are we? I didn't even notice. How long have we been talking for? Sorry, I don't do podcasts.
50 minutes at least.
Okay.
Yeah, like we started probably 15 minutes in and it's now at an hour. Of
Good
recording,
God.
so-
Alright, that
We've
was
gone
way
for a while.
easier than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah,
no.
this is why we do it.
Yeah.
It's not hard. And you just have a good time. Then you
My-
look at the time and go, oh, let's do the outro.
My
Yeah.
God.
Especially if we just loosen up a bit. Like our editor Jordan suggested, just don't worry so much about the questions. Just have
Yeah.
a good chat.
No, dope. Alright, cool.
Yeah.
Easy.
Is there... Alright, we... Goddamn.
Take a
English.
breather.
If people want to find you, where should they go? Where should they look?
At the moment we're in the writing stage, so but like my Instagram and my Facebook is now just a hub for literally everything I'm doing. So hear me out, my songs, the Tuscans, obscure 80s pop. I do all
Skegs.
kinds of skegs shows. I'm just gonna throw them all up on there. Just follow me at Hey It's Groupchat on Instagram and just Groupchat. Just find me on Facebook, and I will be posting all kinds of.
Hell
Awesome. Jesse, do you want to take it away this time?
Nailed it.
If you'd like to follow us on anything, make sure you check out our socials. We're at VIP Pass on Facebook, VIP_Pass_ on Instagram. You can also find the podcast at VIP anchor.fm/VIP-pass. We're also streaming on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, TuneIn. Pretty much anywhere you can find a podcast, we'll be there. Have a good time. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Punch like. Kick the notification bell right in the dick. Not too hard. Don't break it. Just get notifications.
Bruise it badly.
Just make it feel something.
Because we say we're going to post every 2 weeks, but we all know that's not reliable. We kind of just wing it as we go. Jordan has a life, so he can't just edit all the time. But we appreciate him. Thanks, Jordan.
Thank you, Jordan.
Yeah, also, a massive shout out to Hear Me Out in the corner over there.
Yes. The
There's-
OGs.
And yeah, everyone just big hand for him. You know,
We're starting a Twitch channel.
check them out on Twitch. They're going to be streaming every Monday.
Called Ethan's Big Drifts.
From 4 till 8.
4 till 8, Monday evening. Home from your first work day. Got the Monday blues.
Chuck on the Twitch.